Hi guys, welcome back to another video from Casual Gamers Online. Ashley here, and today we're gonna showcase the top 5 animation, my favorite animation to Android games. Okay, for number 5, it will be Attack of the Titans. I'm not sure how many of you guys actually watch this anime, but to me it's awesome. When the first season came out, I was so shocked and so intrigued by how the Titans came about attacking the city and whatnot. And these guys have to form the troops to take down this Titan with the how to say the grappling hooks and then the sharpened knives and the weapon they have. So basically this game is simplified. They have the PS4 version, and the PS4 version is awesome. It's very fast paced and a lot of control needed, and very interesting storyline. But basically for Android, they simplified the entire game, and all you need to do is to time your perfect timing when you press. When they show you the circle, you just need to press the icon. With a perfect timing and with the energy gauge to full, you can use special ability like this guy who's using it. Okay, this is the special ability that I have used on the Titan. And that's a KO. 击杀, that's a KO. Okay, so basically that is the Attack of the Titan. Okay, they have in-depth how to say in-depth style that you can do in the games. So basically they have a control hub that you can do all your stuff like your inventory, the equipment that you need, the quest that you're going to, and including the recruitment of other teammates like this one. Okay, they have the one that you can put to attack the head, the left arm, right arm, the left leg, and right leg. So which teammate that you actually put which position that has the most damage for the gameplay. Basically I would say that it's quite a simple game, but yet they put in a lot of stuff like you can level up your skills, you can level up your character and whatnot. Okay, for this entire game, I would say I rank all the games that my 5 favorite anime into Android games in three category: for their graphic, for their gameplay, and for their storyline. So basically for Attack of the Titans, I'll rank this game, the graphic, at 3. Okay, it's not that bad. It's 3, it's above average, and the gameplay will be at 1.5 upon 5. The gameplay, because it's just a simple press of the perfect timing. And finally the storyline at 2, because they are not following the main story. They basically just crossing the stage, and then you have random people joining the game, the random party members you recruit along the way. So for me, I will feel that the entire Attack of the Titan game score 6.5 out of the 15 points I'm going to give. So that will be all for this game, and let's look forward for the next game that I'm going to show you guys. Here we go, number 4 game, number 4 of my favorite top anime to Android game is Bleach. I'm so sorry guys, I'm gonna have the OST playing throughout the entire way because I really miss this Bleach anime. I remember during the time when we were watching this anime, we got so used to it, especially the bankai, when we are joking when our girlfriends got angry on us playing games or watching anime. We will say, hey guys, I can't hang out with you guys tonight because my girlfriend go full bankai on me because I play too much games, or I watch too much anime, or I hang out with you guys too much. So basically this is a good word to use, bankai. I believe guys who watch Bleach will know what bankai is. And the entire game is impressive. It's too bad that this game, the Attack of the Titan and Bleach, are all in Chinese version. China actually launched all this game. So for this Bleach itself, it actually follow very closely for the story. So basically when you're playing it at that time, they show you how actually Ichigo died and became a Death Reaper, all the way until he actually have all the abilities and came across all the other players. So along the way, when you play the storyline, you have more and more people who join you, from Irami and the guy, the dude with the strong arm. So the gameplay is like that. You can see the gameplay is basically you can control, but of course this is the first stage when you met Ryoka and you became a Death Reaper. But I would say the gameplay is more and better than Attack of the Titans, because it's just not like pressing a button on a perfect timing. So it's basically able to engage the monster, and they have a hitbox, and you have to escape from the hitbox and whatnot. So this is where you became the Death Reaper, Ichigo Kurosaki. So the fighting pace is quite fast. The controls are very smooth. So for the ranking of this Bleach, right, out of 5 points for graphic, out of 5 points for gameplay, and out of 5 points for storyline, I'll give 3 points to the graphic. Okay, it's still okay, and above average for Android game, and 2.5 for the gameplay, because you have more controls, and as time goes by, when you level up, you have more skills and more combo to use. And the storyline wise, I'll give it a 3.5 because it follows the main story very closely, which I like it a lot, because without watching the few hundred episodes of Bleach, you are able to play the game and enjoy the nostalgic feeling that you had before. Like, it's been a long time. This anime has been around for almost 10 years, so basically the full point for this Bleach is scores, how to say, 9 points out of 15 points. So I hope you guys can download all the description, all the games downloads are in the description below. So remember to sub and click the notification so I can introduce you guys more interesting games. Hope you all like this Bleach game and get a hang of it and start playing it. We'll move on to the next game now. And here we go for the number top 3 anime to Android game of my favorite. Is Naruto. Okay, this is Naruto Voltage. This is one of the anime that I grew old with. Okay, I'm so impressed because initially Naruto was fighting against Sasuke. And this game itself has quite a lot. The control is quite interesting, and at the same time you can actually draw characters to follow your journey throughout the whole entire quest that you're playing this game. You can collect ninja cards to upgrade. So this is one way you can summon all the characters that you want. Now, usually when you started to play for free, they'll give you lots of points that you can do your summon. The first few summon will be free, and every one day you get a free summon, and for the epic summon you need to of course pay crystal and stuff like that. This game has been out for quite a while, almost 1.5 years. I hope you guys, at least this game is in English version, so it won't be a problem for people who are speaking English or reading English, because most of the games nowadays are more Chinese orientated, and the China came out games faster than the Europe or the UK or the US side. So basically you set up your own teams just like how the Attack of the Titans, but all the characters will be based on Naruto and Boruto, the son of Naruto, along the way. So it depends on who you summon with, and you can start playing the game with which character. And you can add on ninja cards and whatnot to level up, and you also level up by experience and unlock skills and whatnot. The gameplay is a bit like Bleach, but basically more controls. They have story mission, so you can play the storyline just exactly like how the anime goes by. And of course you can do lots of other stuff like PvP and whatnot. But the previous 2 games don't have PvP, but for this Naruto game they have PvP, they have team match and whatnot. So the controls of the gameplay is quite easy. Basically they will clear stage by stage. Okay, you will be locked in an area until you clear all the enemies in that area. and you have to face the enemy to get better damage. So if your back is facing the enemy will get you and stuff like that. So you still have to control running around and then use your attack that's assigned to the characters itself. So this is basic tutorial you're going to see. If you guys download this game and started playing, you have to go through this tutorial just like what I'm doing now. Okay, let's go to the rating then. For Naruto wise, out of 5 points for graphic, gameplay, and storyline, Naruto has a 3.5 for graphic, okay, and then a 3.5 for the gameplay. Because along the way you're gonna have more skills and more combo to use with, and you have your teams to play with. And finally, for the storyline wise, because they have the main story and a sub story, so I'll give 3.5 for the story. So 3.5, 3.5, and 3.5 each. Total adds up to a 10.5 out of 15 points. So I rank Naruto, this game, at number 3. So hope you guys can download this game and enjoy. And let's move on to number 2, which is the number 2 game on anime that I like the most. I'm sure you guys know that this is number 2 on my list. This song is so ringing in my ears. It's like, what? One Punch Man. This anime, I think I watched it like 2 years ago, so it's a wow for me because the Japanese have always good ideas on awesome anime. Okay, currently I'm watching the Shoe Hero. I'm watching when I am reincarnated with as a slime. But basically, this One Punch Man is on beta version, closed beta. So I managed to get into the closed beta and test this game out on Chinese server. So now they currently are closed. I was lucky to draw some of the SSR. Okay, all the characters you see in these games are characters in the anime, including the monsters and the main characters and the heroes. Okay, you can draw free draws from them. They give you lots of crystal during the closed beta, so I was able to pull some awesome characters of it. So basically, this game is like stages by stages, and it's the strategy games. You need to set up your team on which one has a defense, attack, magical attacks, and different heroes that bind together like in a series will give you extra attack when you have them in the team. So it's quite fun. I actually had quite a lot of fun with this One Punch Man game on Android. They have PvP also, they have PvP, they have PvE, player versus the whole thing, the enemy, so PvE. So basically you set up your own entire team. Okay, you can see these are all the 6 characters I have with me. And when you collect a certain power, actually One Punch Man will come in and help you to kill the other enemies. So now you have chance throughout the game to rank up your characters from SR to SSR. Drawing the character from you can draw characters from the summon SSR, and then you can rank them slowly up as you play and then when you collect the materials. So I'm going to show you all the gameplay here. I believe that throughout my videos last time, I did put up gameplays of like 6,000 crystal draws or whatnot. But basically the game is like that. So it's like you have 6 versus 6 characters on each side. And this is a PvE content, so you have to cross stages by stages to make it through other stages. Okay, I'm using all the ultimate skills from individuals. Okay, they collect the blue flame dot that is there. When you have enough blue flame dot, you can execute those kind of special attack. Like this is the SSR character I just draw last time. So basically you have to take down the 6 opponents, like the enemy on the other side. So you have to time you have to execute your special ability at the right time, because by using the wrong special skills, your teammate will run out and then will be killed by the monsters. Okay, this stage is a much higher level stage than It's not the beginning stage, it's almost level like 29. So the mobs are much more harder to bring down. Okay, I love the graphic of combo of animation together with the gameplay. So when you're using your ultimate skills, they actually throw you the animation used in the anime itself. So you can actually remember how the anime looks like when you're playing the game. So I hope you guys, I'll keep you guys updated. So when the open beta is up, I'll put a video up and leave a link in the description below so you guys can download this game and try it out yourself. Quite simple. If you guys need any English translation or how to play this game, I'll do it for you guys if you request. So I'll do a tutorial on how and what the stages need to be done. So now One Punch Man is on fire. I can actually recall One Punch Man up. So I can call One Punch Man in just to punch that guy out. He's supposed to kill the guy at one punch, but because the mob itself is stronger, so it didn't die after that one punch. Which is very ironic because in the anime he should die. So out of the rating, right, for One Punch Man, I have 4 points for the graphic, 4 points for the gameplay, and then 3 points for the storyline. That sums up to 11 points out of 15 points. So we move on to the next game, guys. And here goes my top favorite game of the entire 5 anime. This will be the Dragon Ball Legends. Okay, Dragon Ball, I grew up entirely on Dragon Ball. I actually got addicted to Dragon Ball manga when I was a kid. So that was so long ago. So from how the Dragon Ball came about and how he fished out the fish with his tail, all the way to he becomes Super Saiyan. And this game is totally bringing back all the memories. Okay, with this Dragon Ball Legend, you actually played a character, Saiyan, a character from Saiyan who lost his memories. And they have a very interesting storyline throughout the whole gameplay. And you'll never get bored because the gameplay is super exciting. So I'm ranking this number 1 throughout all the games that I've introduced previously. So here we take a look at this Dragon Ball Legend. Let's have a feel of the entire song and music. Okay, this game can only be played with a portrait mode, so there's no landscape mode. They design in portrait mode, so there's lots of things to do lah. There's practically PvP, PvE, and unlocking new characters, summon them, leveling them up, unlock better skills and whatnot. So basically it's the same, that you have to set up your team, but the gameplay is very different from all the previous games that I've showed just now. Okay, this is the guy, the Super Saiyan, who has actually lost his memory, and you're playing the entire storyline throughout the whole way. So it's super interesting. I mean, you can follow the storyline, and then they introduce characters, new characters along the way, one by one. And at times with mission, you have to do it with the storyline characters instead of the one that you choose. For example, this match itself, I have to use the storyline character and 2 of my own. Surprisingly, they have this interesting gameplay. I remember in Nintendo about 30 years ago, Dragon Ball has the card game on Nintendo, which is like Scissors, Paper, Stone. So this is an improved version than the Scissors, Paper, Stone. They have elements included, long distance attack, your super skills attack, and all this and that. You can counter attack with the cards also if you choose it correctly. So basically, you attacks by choosing the sequence of cards that you're using and collect Dragon Balls on the right side when you're using the card. So when you have full 7 Dragon Balls, right, you can actually use your Rising Dragon skill, which is a combo of 3 ultimate skill that KO the enemy if you get it right. So this is the story character that's introduced. The graphic is awesome. I'm so impressed with the graphic. I would say I'm a really sucker for the graphic. And to me, this animation and this graphic is so close to the entire anime. I really love it a lot. So for that case, right, for the rating wise, I'll give 5 out of 5 for the graphic, and I'll give 4.5 out of 5 for the gameplay because it's very exciting. If you have choose the cards, you need to dodge by sliding left and right, and this is the ultimate skill that I use, the Rising Dragon. So by choosing a different card with the enemy is a successful attack. So the last one will be the storyline. I'll give 4 out of 5 for the storyline because you play as a new character, but you also gel together with the original storyline that comes with the game. So they have, or you can try out the PvP. The PvP is simply awesome too. So this game is really worth to play. So if you guys want to try out this game, go to the description link below, download the game and try it out. I believe that you won't regret, especially if you are a Dragon Ball fan like me. So a total of 13.5 points out of 15 for this Dragon Ball Legend. So I hope you guys really love all the entire video I compiled for you. These are the top 5 favorite anime to Android games. And guys, thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified for new games coming up. So thank you for watching, guys.